here for the finals of the draft. We'll be on the play. So flying hand to start off with. We've got a 2-2 first striker going in 1-3. That's a pretty good color combination as well. I think I would trade this for triangle. What we don't actually need the reacher. We'll just play the bigger 4-4 in the toughness. I think of Land Path. It's something that I've played primarily in sealed. I crafted it, but it just usually gets cut. 2-2 for 4 is just a 2-2 for 4. Six. He has to take out a turn to play that guy. I'm just going to try and keep them bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're getting to 12. Let's not go too slow the turn. I think we just try to action as much as possible. Bring some damage in. He can't profitably block all three of the creatures is my thought. We're going to go through this avenue. I'll double block there, keep back the kittens, take 4. Oh wow, I guess I'll have to trade for it. Hello. So he gets to keep that now with the Might of the Mantises, which is not good for us at all here. He can't really attack us back, but we don't get any damage through. The 2 creatures we play are pretty irrelevant now. The Jiraga's Invocation is probably the best draw that we have. We still have 4 dudes. The Jiraga's Invocation, well, he can tap something down as well. So we're kind of in a pinch. That Mind of the Masses was real good that turn. Don't really have a lot of ability to push any points through now, I don't think. Taps down the Menace guy. Blocks a 3/3. Yeah, I don't even think we can make him like actually trade with anything on this board now. We have Spell Mastery. We don't even have Spell Mastery if we hit the Fiery Impulse. Ravaging Blaze would be good. Let's see. Let's go to combat and see where he taps. Because he has to, I mean, with mana up like that, he has to want to tap something. First Striker. So he gets to eat this. If he blocks here, he just takes 3. I almost think we have to bring the team though if we're going to have any chance of winning the game. I wish we had Spell Mastery for Ravaging Blaze to be an out, but we do not. Pump Spell would also be good. And this takes a 3. That's the Menace here. So, kill that. This is just bad. This is just bad. Yeah, War Oracle. Fill with mana to tap our first striker. Start attacking this back. Hoping you would play something that turn, that way if we do draw the Invocation, we can hit hard. Go to combat and tap something. The first striker, I would guess, just so it's out of the way for his turn. Okay. Good thing about having the 2 Dragon Fodder is this gives us a lot of time to find Ravaging Blaze, because it is almost lethal. I guess we need 1 more mana after the greens. We'll probably play it next turn. Tap 2 creature, or a creature. He gains life either way too, actually. I think we're just in a terrible spot. We'll try to keep the Invocation as an out here. I don't know if, well, with him tapping things down, I don't think we have any outs, to be honest, but at least this way we get to see our opponent's deck, too. Recluse. He just outraces us. He taps the first striker again. no attacks. May as well just go Hellbent in case we do draw something like Ravaging Blaze. But again, I just don't see a real out in this situation in our deck. Any of the big creatures we draw, like Sky Snare Spider, he just taps down anyway. Knew we should not have passed that. Kythian's Irregulars. Definitely feels like that can take over a game, as we've seen here. $14 too, so that's just too much thinking life. Yep, we will go to, I don't even know if we're in game 2 or game 3 after that one, honestly. That seemed like a longer game, but. Let's see here. We didn't have a very large number of 1-butts for us to want to bring in Chandra's Fury. Active Treason on his Irregulars doesn't even really seem that great. We could look into the splash for the Sentinel just so we can try to keep ahead, but I don't think that's where we want to be either. I'm going to bring in Majoring Bully, and we're just going to try to go faster than he does since we're on the play, and we'll see if that actually works. Didn't really have a ton for us to install in Victor. We'll try porting that out. I don't really feel like stealing a 1/4 with Reach for my 4-drop. It's only going to be a 3/2. So Majoring Bully with the Dragon Fodders and stuff. We'll see if we can just beat him in a race. This definitely looks like a hand that could beat him in a race. A huge fan of Wild Instincts as well. Random side note, that card is a beater in this format. I think every deck I've drafted that has 3/0 has had 2 Wild Instincts in it. This also has 2 Wild Instincts, so we shall see. The hasty guy. We might actually trade a Visionary with one of the 2 goblins if they attack with it as well. Which I'm perfectly okay with, actually. I don't want to waste a land off of Molten Vortex on it. I don't even think I want to play the Molten Vortex this turn when we have Orchard Spirit to curve out a little nicer with. Orchard Spirit with Wild Instincts is pretty good as well. If we can just get up to 6 and cast Jiraga Invocation, I think we can win this game. Okay. So we need to draw land. Real bad. One time can Daddy kill a Mana Gorger Hydra. I'll give him a chance to trade with it, even though that would just be silly on his behalf. Cool, so we'll go full Molten Vortex, give him a counter. Activate, kill Mana Gorger Hydra. Well, we're down on cards and we kind of needed that 4th land. We didn't really need the 4th land in comparison to keeping an Mana Gorger Hydra from taking over a game like that, so. Let's see. Another 2/2 for 4. Let's see if he hits an elf. A couple elves. Pretty good. I wonder if our opponent has Drug Invocation too. I feel like the deck that would want it. Missing the land sucks, but I'm still very confident that if we don't kill Mana-Gorger Hydra, this game's over before it really even starts, so I think killing it was probably the correct play. I don't really recall seeing all these elves out of our opponent game 1 either. 2/2 trample, we're going to get a lot of value off of blocking. So I can Ravaging Blaze for 1 with no spell mastery. I'm going to keep chipping away though, and I guess if we absolutely have to blow Ravaging Blaze for 1 on something, we will. He's got enough lands that killing the Leaf Builder doesn't actually do anything with it, so we'll just sit back for now. Move to attack with 2 2/2s. We're still technically ahead in the race unless he comes up with an answer for the Orchard Spirit, so I'll take it. Oh, yay. Still really want to hit a land at some point. I think we'll just lose to Kythians Irregulars again, though, honestly. I mean, being stuck on the 3 lands, we're going into our turn 8. I know we had to use 1 to get the Mana-Gorger, but the lands are not liking us this game. I guess best case we draw the land next turn and just Wild Instincts a Goblin to the Kythians Irregulars. I know he showed us, oh goodness, what is that card? The +X Rex is the creatures for 1 Might of the Masses, I think it is. He showed us that, which is a little concerning for the Wild Instincts play, but we don't really have a lot of luxury anymore at this point to be able to sit and wait. If he Sylvan Messengers again, since we know he has the 1 in hand and keeps up a green, I'll be a little suspicious of it if we do draw the land, but I don't have a ton of choice. I guess there's some argument to actually going Wild Instincts on the Orchard Spirit, target something small just so we get him for 4, put him to 4, and then next turn if he can't kill us, we can Ravaging Blaze for 2 and attack for the last 2. To want to do a quicker path of victory, but then again, if he's got the Kythians Irregulars tapping it down, which looks like our opponent also had Wild Instincts on the mind, doesn't really matter anymore. Oh, do it. Do it. Do that attack with 2 points of damage assigned on your 4/4. Please. I will block with mine. Huh. Huh. Blocking it seems super appealing, but seems like the same situation I kind of mentioned, where he plays 4 mana and keeps up a green. I don't think that's the spot we want to be in. There he goes, Might of the Masses. 5 cards in hand is a pretty hefty amount, so we'll just chump it. I don't think we have a ton of bats at this point. I don't have a ton of luxury to try and take damage anymore too, so if he attacks with the irregulars again, I might have to block with the Akron. Hope he doesn't have the Might of the Masses and Ravaging Blaze it along with the first strike damage to keep my guy and eat it as well. Doesn't even do 1 point of damage to our opponent though. It's just a bummer of a situation, honestly. I feel like our hand's really strong if we can just survive. That's definitely not surviving by any means here. Let's see, so if we... yeah, I think we're just dead. We are... I guess I should have responded by killing one of his creatures off, because then we're not just dead. We may as well be, though, because this way we're taking 7, 11, so we would have taken 11 instead of just dying, but it is what it is. You can't really do a lot without the land, so went 2-1, we'll walk away with a couple packs from this one, and appreciate you guys watching.